Today I'll show you guys my branded Tearlaments deck. First, we started with 3 of the Tearlaments running because her fits are really good. I sent one monster from my hand engraved to get her because all Tearlaments monster fit is involving milling 3 cards except for Rhinoheart. Since Rhinoheart fits, I send one Tearlaments card to deck Raven, which is a foolish, merely a fit. Because like all Tearlaments monster fit has like getting sent to grave by card fit. When they get sent to grave by card fit, I could future summon them by putting them in the bottom of the deck. Evanescence like kind of different because her fit is like if my opponent activate like any hand trap or stuff, she gets special summon, and most Tearlaments monster fit is while sending 3 cards top of the deck to the graveyard, but Rhinoheart. And I play like a lot of 1-up in this deck because like there's all kind of fusion monsters you can play. The only hand I'm playing is Ash and Baylor and the triple talent just in case. Because triple talent, like, but my opponent activate monster fit on my turn, I draw 2 cards. With the 2 desperate card, like if I send like Tragedy to the grave, I search for a looper. Sometimes I play a looper without use of branded opening because it sometimes it'll be useful or not, like because brand open is now $15 due to specials on desk due to extra body, and it can make destruction of any fusion monster. For my 1-up is because like for my 3-up is the branded fusion. Even though lock you into fusion monster rest of turn, I can still bring out like one of the fallen elements fusion without getting Ash or Ash. Because like at all the fusion monsters I summon only Lubellion and Mirajane the most. I summon Albion the least. And for Despias, this time I want to summon out Masquerade more than Quatidarius because I might replace Quatidarius with the kick titles I ordered in the mail. So I had to wait like at least a couple more days for the kick titles. I might go play Masquerade more often because he burned for each time I won't activate anything. I played the pre-play for search for Tearlaments or Beast at Forefront. You don't have to play Beast at Starfront, but you need to play more Tearlaments because like this one effect is if Tearlaments gets shuffled back into the deck, I destroy 1 thing on the field. Superpower is like really good because you could bring out like any of your superpower target, like those, like your superpower target. Like I still need to make some changes because like I might replace the Mud Dragon with the Garuda Fusion, even though it's only $5. But a lot of people still say a lot of people playing to keep it because it's a superpower target. You can also play Guardian Chimera thanks to the Tearlaments. You can still play this depending how the combo works. If you don't play Guardian Chimera by then, you can replace it with a second Draco Superior instead. For like 1-up I play, it's like I usually don't want to play monster anymore, but you still play a Call by a Grave. All by a Grave to negate any hand traps or other stuff. Heartbeat Fells to blow up Black Row. Change a heart to steal a monster. And while you have kick tiles in the field, you can tribute the monster you took from the opponent to special someone for hand. Brandon and Red just to like Brandon and Red is like useful, but sometimes I don't use it in game 2. But most of the time, but in the end, if I don't do anything by then it gets sizzly easily. Then you got Future Deployment, another 1-up because like nobody don't play 2 or 3, so you play this because Future Deployment is too useful. You could bring out Rhinoheart and lock in the fusion. But in the end of the day, I walk into the deck with branded Tearlaments with only 3 wins and 2 losses. Before I walk into my local, I ended up winning local with 3 2s with 2 Rhinoheart because I had to wait for the 3rd one to arrive in the mail. And I ended up pulling 3 Reno with 3 boxes, which is good for me. The trap has been a 1-up for a long time because like this is the only 2 chat you only play is Millistic and Mental Noise because Silly gets a 1 negation, but this one goes to the grave more than Mental Noise because Mental Noise is like a Book of Moon. And just for Shaddoll lineup, you always play 3 Shaddoll fusion. But sometimes you don't really. Most people, sometimes if we saw a window, they don't really use Shaddoll fusion at all. They only use it because like because like if you put like Tearlaments back to the bottom of the deck, and you put a beast in the bottom, and you put a beast in the bottom of the deck, you can still bring out window. And I had to take Squamata out because of brickiness. That's the reason why I'm playing a lot of one-offs. Since so nowadays the combo's not really better. It's better than the Brain Shadow. So now the Shadows. And most opponents make a mistake of like this. If they destroy Kaleido Heart or Kid Katos by card effect, Kid Katos sends top 5 cards to the graveyard. I still managed to win with only 1 Kid Katos. You can still win with 2, but if you win with only 1, it should be okay enough. Sometimes opponents make a mistake, like if they destroy Kid Katos by card effect, it brings itself back and sends Tearlaments cards to deck the graveyard or deck, because like you just, but it doesn't. But if you destroy once again, it doesn't come back this time. Because like most Tearlaments, because since this one's now considered the cheapest Tearlaments to pull, K-Taj is like a more important. This one and K-Taj are now $10. So they're like one of the. But that's it in the end. In the end, next week, I might get my Kid Katos, Tearlaments Kid Kato. It might come, next week I might play Tearlaments once again. Might play this once again. So see ya.